Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is from Northern Monk again. It's this one. It is Further Beyond. And Further Beyond is a bold New World double IPA weighing in at 8.4% ABV, or at least that's what it tells me on the can. Good lovely gold top. We like gold tops, particularly on a Les Paul. Anyway, it says on the side of the can, adventure ahead, enter the deep pine wilderness and go even further beyond. It says craft brewed with northern pride and packed with piney dank flavours. Sounds delicious. And that's pretty much it. There's no clue as to the hops or the malt bill or anything like that. Your ingredients list is water, malted barley, hops and yeast. Doesn't get any more complex than that. Doesn't really need to. Yeah, see what it's all about, shall we? Let's get it out into my Northern Monk glass. Now, I'm trying to remember where I bought this one. Ooh, it's a lively one. It's a very lively one. I'm going to have wet legs. Oh well, never mind. There you go, lively. Now let me get my beer towel. I need not to leave that under there. Right. I'm going to attempt to pour it, but I have a feeling it's going to be lively. And yeah, let's go. Right, it's been kept in the fridge, so it's nice and cold. Why has that gone up like a rocket? I don't know. Not as lively on the pour, but yeah, right. That's your beer in a glass. It's kind of got that nice West Coasty orangey shade of beer with a solid 2 fingers of white head. It's got a reasonable roll, suggesting some good body. Let's have a whiff. It is piney, it is resinous, and there is that element of dank. Lots of orange, West Coast vibes, bit of stone fruit. It smells good. It's a good strength to the aroma as well. I like everything it's offering so far. So it looks good, smells really good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. That does taste good. It does taste good. Body's medium to medium heavy. Carbonation, despite the opening suggesting otherwise, is quite light. And the flavour is good. It's very good. It is piney. It's hoppy as hell. Those are the two things that really hit you first. And the resin dominates. I like that. There is a hint of orange in there. Not a lot, but hints. The flavour is ultimately dominated by that big, pithy, resinous bitterness. And I like it. I like it. They talk of dankness. There is some dankness. Absolutely. But again, it's squashed a little bit by that heavy, resinous, piney note. It's nicely bitter, not too so. Plenty of... The malt is supporting it quite well, and it's coming through. But the hops are the dominant force by a long, long way, as you would expect on a double IPA. This is absolutely not going to be a beer for your juicy beer lovers or your sweeter beer lovers. This is one for people like me who like them nice and bitter and, yeah, intense, I think is the word I'm looking for here. The finish is exactly what I look for and expect in a double IPA. It's hoppy, it's bitter and it's long. And there is absolutely nothing to dislike about the flavour on the back end either. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, scoreboard of joy time. I've got sticky fingers from that poor drama. It's currently empty, as we like to prove. And we're going to get the red pen of judgment at the ready, and we'll start as always with the visuals, not from the opening. Let's dry that can off a little bit more, but from the pour. The pour is important. It tells you a little bit about what you're going to have, and you've got a lovely colour. You've got a nice, deep orangey golden colour with a solid white head. Looks glorious. Always does. And the colour instills confidence. The whole thing looks fantastic. It's having a point. And the aroma, I like it. I do, right? Big, pithy, resinous hop notes. Hints of dankness. Little hints of orange, like I say, West Coasty vibes. It's wonderful. And it's a good strength. There's nothing to dislike about that. I'm going to give it the full point. And the body, brilliant. It's about where I'd want an 8.4 to be. Medium to medium heavy, and again, despite the opening of the can, comparatively light carbonation, smooth. It just works. It's having a full point. And the flavour, it's a double IPA that promises to be piney and dank. It is very piney. It's very dank. It's plenty of hops, not at the expense of the malt though. That sits there nicely, just supporting everything and bringing that kind of almost biscuit-like warmth to the malts behind those really intense hops. And those hops are intense. Like I say, they are pithy, they are bitter, they are resinous, little hint of orange, not a lot else, but it's a one-trick pony, and it does it really well. I love it. It ticks all my boxes. I'm giving it a full point. And the same for the finish. I like my finishes bitter, hoppy, and long. It is indeed bitter, it's very hoppy, and it's long. It lasts, and it does everything I want it to do. So I'm going to give it the full point, which means it's got a full 5 out of 5 from me. Nice. We're going to ignore the opening of the can for purposes of the tasting and everything like that. Bonus point time. Will it be one that I buy again? Absolutely will. As soon as I can remember where I bought it from. It was either Morrison's or Tesco's or Sainsbury's. It's one of them three. I frequent all of them, and I just cannot remember which one it was. It's likely to be Morrison's, but I don't know. I don't care. I'll find it and I'll buy more because it's tasty. Value for money. It's about £4 a can. It's good value for money. Very good value for money when you consider it's a supermarket offering from Northern Monk, which have been a little less than stellar over the last couple of years, but they seem to be making a return to form, and I'm happy about that because this one is brilliant. Anyway, full bonus point. Is it the best double IPA I've had this year, or one of? Does it deserve that little extra just to lift it above the other 5 out of 5 beers, of which there haven't been many this year? I'm going to say no, but with some hesitancy. So I'm going to put a question mark because it's very good, and it's arguably the best supermarket double IPA I've had this year, for sure. But better than some of the really big ones I've had from elsewhere. We'll see. Come to that at the end of the year. Anyway, 5 out of 5 with at least 2 bonus points for good measure. So this is the kind of beer I know Northern Monk are capable of producing. Their older IPAs back in the day, long before they kind of ventured into supermarkets, were top notch. They were stellar. Everything that they made turned gold. Particularly that, what's the name of that series they did? I forget. Anyway, they all had special numbers. They were great. They did Don't Look Batarang in Anger. That was one of them. That was brilliant back in the day. They just did loads of really good beer. And then they fell off a cliff a little bit, and now they're returning to form. Maybe they've been listening to people who've been saying, oh, posters falling off the wall. Anyway, yeah, maybe they've been listening to people saying that things have slipped a little bit, and they just needed to reinvest some of that money into the brewing as opposed to into the bean counters' pockets. But yeah, Further Beyond, good beer. Definitely give it a try. And that's where we'll leave it and say, that's been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.